Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and guys, we have 10 minutes of exclusive gameplay from actual PlayStation account here on YouTube for the Bardock DLC, okay? So 10 full minutes. Let's go ahead and check this out. We're going to do our first-hand reactions and just see what they're actually going to be talking about and showing in this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of PlayStation Underground. I'm your host, Brett, and
I mean, it looks pretty good so far.
Marco, marketing manager for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Hello, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here today.
So it looks like it's like a full
joined by Tim. Hello, Tim.
exploration of Planet Vegeta.
New footage for
and there's like a little man, this is going to be a huge environment. We're going to be seeing a lot of exclusive stuff that like we never got to see or even play as in any Dragon Ball game, because there's never been like a full like Saiyan settlement exploration. This is really cool. And then you have all the dialogue from all these other characters. And again, I'll link it down below for you guys to watch yourself if you want to watch the whole thing without my commentary, but I'm going to add my own commentary on here just because, like I said, this is going to be like a reaction to it.
Experience neither in the main game, and we don't get to see a lot into the original anime.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, really
look at that. They got the meat
all the DLC
over there. This is sick,
over the last
dude.
Couple years, I finished Kakarot a couple years ago. Really fun story. Great way to experience the story of Dragon Ball, and of course the DLC just expands on that story.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping to see. We did get that leak or that
main events that
not necessarily a leak, but. You know, people like DBS Hype and like these reputable sources and stuff, they were talking about how, look at this dude doing the push-ups. So they're talking about how it's going to have an expansion similar to Xenoverse 2, where it's just a ton of DLC going on into the future. You know what I mean?
Great. Let's get into some new footage. Let's go.
Check this out.
All right, so we're going to jump into a side quest here, and as with DBZ Kakarot, the main game,
I forgot. Yeah, they're going to be subquests.
A lot of the key moments.
There's going to be a lot of subquests.
We don't want to get into spoilers, and
it looks like from the button layout, this is the PS5 version. Which I mean, to me, it looks pretty much the same. Or we don't know what it was going to look like on the PS4 version, but you know what I mean, because this DLC hasn't released yet. But it looks like there are some people that actually have it. I'm assuming like reviewers and stuff.
Which is one of the members of the team that works with Bardock. And essentially, Spinny is concerned that since it might not be strong enough.
It's supposed to be like spinach.
So he's asking.
I guess that saying is supposed to be like spinach or whatever.
Either train him or just.
No, I'm surprised that whenever they uploaded this, they didn't have it in 60 FPS. I mean, that's what the game's supposed to have, right?
I said before that it kind of shows this light of life that you don't see a lot.
Yeah.
And this is interesting to me because I would say if my DBZ knowledge,
and from what we saw, Bardock will get a transformation. We don't know if it's going to be Super Saiyan or something else, but it was shown in the trailers as well as in the actual previous gameplay that he will be getting some type of transformation. The Tyrant Lancer there, Saiyan Spirit. Does he have any ultimates? Any super attacks?
To just give this sense of better immersion.
Right now he's just doing the main combat.
Where you can decide to go through the main.
Man, this is gonna be so much fun, dude. It looks amazing. Like the environment alone, how open the world is. It's not like true open world, but like for this DLC, like they created a brand new environment that you cannot get in the base game.
It's been a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty nutty.
I love the combat in this game, and having any excuse to dive back into the battles in this,
yes,
even for
I 100% agree.
Moments like this, like you said,
any type of DLC that they're going to be integrating in the future is worth playing, just because. Okay, they did show his ultimates. Actually, just real quick, I want to see what he actually had there.
That looks like.
So, if we can get the actual name of this. So he's got Final Spirit Cannon, Consecutive Energy Blast, Meteor Sledge, and Body Impact. So like Final Spirit Cannon being his like trademark move. He already has that like right off the bat. And I'm assuming there's going to be a skill tree for him as well. That's going to show that you can unlock or power up different attacks and abilities and stuff.
It was super fun. So it's so much fun to watch.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, completely
not,
agree.
Not consecutive energy blast. We've seen that. Full power energy blast volley. Shout out to my Xenoverse 2 players. I want to see. Do the surge! Come on, do the surge! Let me see it. Nah, he didn't do it, bro. Come on, man. I already know there are gonna be people who are like, oh, complaining about the gameplay or whatever. Like, oh, why didn't he do this? Why didn't he do that? That's just me being silly.
So if I'm reading this correctly, is Spinny going to ask?
Spinny's face is all messed up. What's up with his face, bro? His face, he has no nose.
Yeah, that's correct.
Nothing against people without a nose, you know.
To get stronger. with that. So
you're beautiful in your own
Spinny has a
skin.
clear
But I'm just saying,
objective
like my man's taking notes from Krillin
I know,
here.
I'm sure Bardock does have more pressing things to get to at some point. But that again. That was the fun of Kakarot as a game, was to just live in that universe a bit longer and do.
It's going to be really fun to just see the interactions
mundane slice of life
that
things for these
we really didn't get. Like, because remember, it was like a 30-minute TV special. That's all it was, guys. So this is like at least a few hours worth of gameplay here.
No, I do get that.
Generally, that's what it is for these DLCs, which I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Just outside of.
But I'm wondering if we can actually purchase this on its own, or you have to buy the season pass for it.
Ordinary when you talk about Dragon Ball, right? For the reasons that you just said.
Not a total
what I also like a
pushover.
lot about Kakarot is that
Bardock!
This peaceful environment is not always about
Everything!
fighting the new bad guy, but you can also just take your time to explore and even
This is actually very
collect
surprising because I don't
ingredients to
recall
eat and level up
PlayStation
your
doing this in the
stats in a
past.
permanent way so that you,
Maybe they did, I just
you
didn't
can
notice
basically
it.
you're more
But
prepared
I don't
for the
remember
next
them
fight,
doing any
which is something that you do
PS
not
Underground
see
exclusive
in
like
normal,
gameplay, because like this is
let's say
2 days
episodes of the
early,
anime,
guys,
but
or like
does
at least
happen
1
or
day
would
early, because
happen.
we're probably going to be getting it tomorrow
I
late.
do remember flying around.
But I bet you
a lot,
anything
'cause
it's like already out in
just
Japan.
exploring, grabbing the orbs
at this point, 'cause you know
grabbing
how it is.
ingredients, and just enjoying. I don't know, just there's just a pleasantness.
Come on,
of
man,
just
the surge.
flying around,
I know I was just doing like,
peacefully.
oh yeah, it's not a big deal, but I really want to see him use the surge.
Yeah.
We've seen it before already in
You
like
know,
the
it's got-
actual
it offers
previous
both, 'cause
gameplay.
There was just a pleasure of
But
flying
this is
around, and the architecture, the art style.
I want to
of the whole
see him
series is
do
just
it
fun to be in that world.
without like with the scouter, without being battle damage, because that was the last time I think we saw the gameplay. I love that combo where he transports. He like does like a teleport and then he blasts him with like a tyrant lancer type deal. That's really cool, but.
Yeah, arrives in.
Yeah, we're gonna
January, I believe,
be able to
Yeah,
do a
that
lot of
will
those
be the
extra
13th
sub
of
quests
January.
and just like
Yeah.
kind of again,
there you
just
go.
kind of
And
explore
there
and
we
just have
go,
some
Bardock
fun with
shows
it.
that he's still the apex fighter.
You know, we'll still follow like the
And,
story
here
in
on the
general
left
on
you
its
see
own,
that you
but
got some reward, which are orbs that allow you to basically be spent for leveling up
man
your
got
skill.
wrecked. I don't know if it's a
And your
perspective, but
spinning
bro's
gets
arms are
rewarded, which is
long.
being pummeled
I'm pretty sure it's a
on the edge of
perspective of
oblivion,
what it's
to
showing, but it
quote
looks
him.
like, bro, look at my man's arms.
And Fasha indeed comes back as his main objective on why he's going through so much pain.
Are Bardock and Fasha gonna get it?
Love the first.
Are they gonna get it?
Yeah,
Because
it's a cool story.
Gina's not here.
It's really fun. So,
She's not gonna be.
seeing it
Maybe
brought- seeing
hey,
it get
that's
the,
actually
like,
that's
DVD
another
Kakarot
thing.
treatment,
Maybe they'll put her in
really
here.
cool.
Because an episode of Bardock or
Absolutely.
just the
Especially
original
because
DBZ
indeed,
version, no mention of
there is a lot
Goku's
of
wife.
emphasis
Or
into
not
this game
Goku's
for,
wife. I'm stupid. Bardock's wife.
Replicating
We only got that in Broly.
The famous scene, right? And I really think that this DLC gets
His model looks pretty
gets the
good.
job done in that sense.
The spinny guy, no, but Bardock, look at that. Look how clean that model looks.
Are we on our way to find to learn about Fasha's side of the story? Then?
Yes.
Ooh,
exactly. And
so
here
there's
we're
gonna be an
fighting
affair,
We're
huh?
flying over the Frieza Force base, which is one of the locations
I'm messing
that
around,
you
bro.
can experience in this DLC alone. You see in the top right corner, all these blue icons are actually other sub-quests that you can take.
The
So,
Saiyan stomping ground.
This is just one of the
You have to
many
report
that
to
were added
Fasha, dude.
add
Fasha
this kind of alternative routes that
rapping
the players can take
Bardock,
to experience
wrapping
the
him up,
Dragon
bro.
Ball world.
Dude, these Saiyan models look so janky. They look so weird. Look at the dude with the mustache.
Yeah, we will soon know. And the dear
Hey, I
Bardock
talked
is
to the
just
guy.
going to tell us how was the
Took you long
experience
enough.
of
Ooh,
the
shit. Ooh,
from
shit.
his
Ooh.
side of the
Yeah,
side of
get
the
this.
situation.
So I beat this guy up.
Get this.
Seems
Get it.
cool.
Knocked him around for a while because he wants to toughen up to meet you. Oh,
It is rare to
okay.
see so many Saiyans just
So is that the
sitting around
situation?
Chatting.
Yeah, just indeed. No, I really like this angle because even though if you think that the very first villain of
When he's
of the
discharged from the
main
medical
games
figure
of the
with wounds like
DLCs
that,
is the
I'd give it 2
brother of
days.
Goku, which is another Saiyan.
Right.
People get very scared and very, how do you say?
2 days, I guess
they're
it'll
really
be too late.
astonished by the
We'll
fact
be on
that there is
planet
another
Kanasa. Okay, so
Saiyan
this
like
is
Goku.
actually before. This is all
afterwards
taking
there's
place before
Vegeta
they go
and
to planet
Nappa, right?
Kanasa.
So other two Saiyans just
And
reinforce
Bardock,
that.
you know, gets
And
chopped
here,
in
no,
the
you're
neck
just walking
and then
among them, and
receives
it's perfectly
future
normal.
powers.
This is also one of the beauties of the fact that this is getting brought to a DLC and a video game.
So we talked about the PS5 update coming in January.
Oh,
When
she
is,
likes that guy.
Bardock
So
going to
the
get big
spinach or
DLC
spinny
dropping?
guy has, I guess,
the
like a
same
crush
time,
on
same
her.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Cool,
They just
one
adding
PS5.
this in. It's not.
Correct.
Okay, it's a little bit silly, but it's cool. It's just cool.
PS5 if you're already on the game.
He's
Right,
lucky,
for the
maybe he'll
main,
get somewhere
the main
near a
Kakarot,
third
yeah.
of mine. Ooh,
That's
Bardock
correct.
already confident as hell. My man's already knows he's
And now
powerful.
here you get indeed a glance of the kind of reward.
I just want this
kind of
DLC like right
sub-quests
now.
they give you,
Fasha's
which is
Stalker. Oh
experience and
no.
Little gifts that you can
That was
spend
the
in
actual
dedicated
quest?
board that will
Fancy
give us
earrings.
bonus,
Oh, okay.
Once that.
Oh, because she
once
has
the
her
combinations
fancy earrings.
is
Okay.
achieved.
For Saiyans,
Great. Well, thanks for sharing.
Might makes
this
right.
sub-quest. This is, I mean,
Might
this is just
makes
one of
right.
many. You
Strength
mentioned the
determines
blue
justice.
exclamation
I don't want
points
it to
all
be
over the
stronger
map,
for me.
like
I
any
wager
number
that's
of
not
stories
me.
or
Oh,
tasks
okay.
or errands.
Dude,
and
Fosh
all
is
kinds
kinda
of stuff you
cold.
can do to immerse yourself in the
Maybe
world. But,
I took too big of a hit
yeah,
on the
Bardock
head at
Alone
some
Against
point.
Fate arrives
Is that a Goku
alongside
reference?
The, PS5 upgrade SKU.
A bit too soon, but thinking much of that spinny
January
guy.
13?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But in 6 months,
Yeah,
a year,
thanks again for the
maybe,
footage.
if he works
Excited to
hard
jump
and
back
toughens
into
up.
to DBZ Kakarot. Loved the game.
So,
when it first came
okay,
out,
all
and,
right.
excited
Something to
play
worry
more,
about
so
down the
thanks
road.
for joining us.
It was a
Barkeep,
pleasure.
another
Either way.
round. Dude. Well, I mean, gameplay-wise, I'm excited. It looks fun. We're going to get, like, cool insight on stuff. Like, y'all let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring my notification bell. We'll be bringing all the DBZ Kakarot DLC 5 content here on the channel as, you know, it goes live. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.